like go the events. I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet. I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They face 2nd down and 7. A give. Here's Hall. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll go again with Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hall. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Williams in motion. On the run, here's Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 630.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rock. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It's a big play on 4th down. 42 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They put Wilson in motion. They'll run. It's Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll go. It's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Eco Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that'll set up 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Rodgers now. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Inside.
They give to Hall. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Jaime Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That one taken in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Williams in motion.
26.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. That his second touchdown tonight. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. 3rd and 5. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On play action. Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 10.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Stroud. Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Look the high.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
No. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Williams in motion.
Get 300. Get 300.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Conklin goes in motion. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have the Jets first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
First down for Aaron. He'll get this out quickly to his left, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll run. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud digs on the reception. Room to run past the 30. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Xavier Gibson deep to return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They put Wilson in motion. Play fake. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incomplete.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They put Wilson in motion. Play action now with Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, It's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to his tight end, Schultz.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Stroud to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are going to extend their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Rodgers on first down. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. 15-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. On third down, Rodgers. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Jump out! Hey, take 26!
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Pierce. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
tackle made at the
So when you're
38-yard
evaluating
line.
the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Running is Akers. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.